we should be live. Pull out the old phone here. Don't expect anyone in the first couple seconds, but you know, it'll be okay. Let's see, I need a picture of Master Chief, because what we're doing is that we're going to be doing the legs today. We did the boots, we're going to start on the legs. I think we're going to start on the thigh, which I forgot. Need to add that 19 in there. Okay. Let's see. So we got that. Where is that picture? I kind of need that. It's here somewhere. There it is. Okay. So looking at it. Better go over here. Maybe what it's kind of looking like is hello. Finally, someone showed up. Hello. We're working today on the thigh or the leg area of the costume. We did the boots last time, which this is kind of what we have. It's not fully done yet, but the basics is there. And the reason it's not fully done is because I don't have the stuff needed to finish it. So those are there. And kind of looking at this picture here for a second. It's very strange. So, well, I'll show you to get kind of an idea of what's going on here. So we got the green part is all the armored bit right there. And this is, I don't know exactly what that is, but we could probably add stuff to it to make it look like that. Yeah, we're making the Master Chief. So this will be quite the task, and it is so hot. I'm out in the garage, and it is really hot out here at the moment. So might die of heat exhaustion. We don't know. That hopefully not. Let's see. Let me try to draw out to get a general idea as well, so that way I'm not having to use my phone. You can't really see me drawing necessarily, but that now will be okay for now, I guess. Just kind of get the general shape. Don't have to be super detailed, just need the shape of it. And of course, we'll probably want to make the black and the green parts of it separate. Just for this. So that probably only goes down probably about there to there, I'd say. We figure out how long that needs to be. And this is why I have this, because this will be very useful. Sometimes it's very useful. So that's about 12 to 13. I don't know. I'm gonna say 13. So from the right there to right there. Actually, right there and right there, we can make that 12. Because it's kind of like a divot in it. So it wraps around here, and then there's a divot that goes up there for the knee. So I'll make that 12 inches. No metric system today. Just I should measure something in tacos. Okay. Also pull up the chat as well, because that would be useful. 13. Oh yeah, someone came in here and messed with my phone, as you would tell. So someone just came up here and started cutting stuff. Not only that, they came in here and made themselves a dagger out of my phone. So I'm essentially down a piece because someone did that. And I know exactly who it is. I know exactly who it is. Yeah, measuring tacos. Yeah, I'm about 17 tacos tall. So there's that, and then leave my measurements over here. I measured before the stream because I feel like that would be a little weird. Anyway, no, that's kind of how he is. Actually, there's this one time when I was building. Actually, it's kind of interesting. I'll bring this out here for a second. So one time, probably a year ago or two, I had made a Ninja Turtle costume. I don't have the full thing out here at the moment, but I do have this right here. This is the shell / the arms of the Ninja Turtle costume. I know, well, we're making Master Chief, but it's okay, wait. So this is like all foam there in the back and on the front, just to make it look turtle-like. And since it's all like mattress foam, like it's EVA foam, or not EVA foam, it's polyurethane foam. And because it's polyurethane, you gotta figure out ways to sculpt with it. Thank you. I put a lot of time into that. And now I can't fit in it because I was a lot slimmer than I am now. So I can barely get into that. And I know that's hard to believe, but trust me, there's a slimmer than me, okay? And there was probably a piece, but from the foam, there's probably a piece probably about that big, maybe even smaller, could not use it for anything. It was trash. He comes in here while I'm working, and he picks up that little piece of foam. Same guy that came in here, made the dagger. He came out here, took that foam, and is like, "Hey, can I use this for something?" I was like, "What are you gonna use it for? You can't get anything out of that little small piece. What do you?" Yeah. So and then add 2 inches to each of it. So 19, 21. It does take forever, and it doesn't help that when you have a job, you don't really have much free time to just spend a day working on it. Like, there is that as well. But then that's probably bigger, actually. Actually, the whole thing is just, yeah, the whole thing. That bit. Okay, so we have a very rough idea of what the measurements are like here. I'll take you for a little journey. Ignore the mess. Anyway, we get. Oh shoot! Hold on. Okay, flip the camera around. Yes, I can. That makes it a lot easier. So this is what we're looking at right here. This is kind of like something. So I'm gonna translate this into a pattern that I will cut out and then trace onto some foam. Anyway, put you back up there. If I can, hold on a second. Shouldn't have moved it. Alright, there we go. There we go. Already moist in here. Okay. So 20. Where did my thing go? There it is. So we'll have to do it from this way. And if it's, oh, I see, there's a problem already. Okay. I have to make this in multiple things because if I can't get 12, oh no, I can get 12, okay, I can get 12 inches there. There we go. So 12 by 21 is what I need. Who goes there? It is a person. Little does he know I'm live streaming.
I do know that. I was watching your stream.
Oh, you were watching it?
Yeah, so because since I'm a good brother, you know.
Yes. Yeah. He just needed some fame, that's all. Yes. Okay. Hopefully no one else comes in here because then that'll be some problems. Also, yep. There we go. So that's 21. And then by 12. Okay, so that's how big we need to be. And then it does kind of go down a little bit. So from about here to the opposite side. An Isaac core. Oh no. Here, one of these days, someone will make a compilation of all of the very interesting moments that I have been a part of. And that will be so exciting, he says sarcastically. Anyway. Need some straight. This is straight. We'll use this. And before you ask, no, I do not have a ruler. And do the same on this bottom side. And then I'm gonna line it up. So. No! No, I didn't. I didn't give you an idea. No. Be quiet. I have so much material for you to use though. That's the bothersome part. It's not very straight, but as long as it stays being. that. And I drew over my thing. That's fine. Because that stayed 12 inches. I need to make sure it stays 12 inches because then we'd have a problem. You've done this to yourself. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Same. I'm also lazy. Yay, it stayed 12 inches. Perfect. Okay. So we got our little square. It's more of a rectangle, actually. Yeah, it's a rectangle. So now, because it has, okay, so like the top portion of it is there, then it goes and dips down underneath the leg. I'm assuming for mobility reasons. There's that divot kind of. I'm assuming just like smack dab in the middle is where I want to twitch. Where is the middle? Okay. The middle is 2.5. So that's the middle. So 10.5. I guess you probably want to bring that divot in the leg down a couple inches. Yeah. Being, I feel like there's also a difference between being lazy and then being what's the word I'm thinking of? It's not being a procrastinator. That's the word I'm thinking of. There's a difference between laziness and procrastination. I think I definitely said that wrong, but we're gonna move on. So probably down 10. Maybe. What did I do with it? What did I do with the ruler? Am I crazy? There it is. Also might have ADHD as well. I'm not exactly sure. Or what's anti-ADHD? Maybe it's just short-term memory loss. Maybe I just have that. Probably want it like right there. So like right at the. We'll go down to the 9-inch mark. And then make that go from right there and go down to the 9-inch mark. And then we'll take that back around. There we go. There, so there's that divot. And then right where that divot is this beginning of the knee. Which the knee is probably about that, which is 5 inches. I'm a professional ruler, actually. Being a ruler is very hard. It's very tough. I was gonna say something. I don't know. Put procrastination in the chat, everyone. Come on. I get that. Drawing is one of those things where, like, it depends on what I'm drawing. Then I might or may not be a procrastinator. It's the middle, so we want probably 1.5 inches each side, and then that to be straight. How do you want to go up? You want to go up probably about 2. And then go all the way down, right? And oh, I didn't do that. Okay. Boom. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious, we get text messages and I just am a ruler. Okay. Did you procrastinate when you were typing procrastination? I need a taco ruler? Yes. Yes, that's a great idea. I'm gonna make and sell taco rulers is what I'll do. It is just a taco. This is like plastic taco. So I think we can probably cut this out unless I want to do some of that detail. But then again, I can always put the detail on later. Let me kind of eyeball this. Eyeballing things is always a bad idea. You should probably never do it. But like we were saying earlier, I'm a procrastinator, so. Which is why it's been so long since I've done another live stream for this. It's just dark now. Yeah. I've also thought of the hot dog ruler. That's another one I think could be very popular. It's the hot dog ruler. It should. So, green. Green. Black. There we go. My allergies are terrible. Anyone else's allergies just like terrible? I've been killing me all day. Go live together? Interesting. How would that work exactly? You mean like, wait, hold on. Do you mean like going live on each channel, or like just going live at the same time? Or do you mean like being in the same place and then going live? Like that, right? I don't necessarily need the detail, but it'd be helpful. Where did my scissors? We lost scissors. We have these ones, but there's. I mean, I guess they'll work probably. They're not made for cutting paper, but we'll do it anyway. So we got one leg pattern done and being cut out at the moment. And ooh, we might have to get the foam in multiple bits because I don't think this will fit. Oh, that's real close. So we'll have to cut the foam and glue it together. Yikes. Yep. I don't like allergies. They do that. Well, hello there, brother. No, I'm joking. I think you're my brother. I have. That's probably It's Raisin Kings. It's Raisin. You're my brother. That's for. I just exposed you. You were trying to act nonchalant. I saw another comment. I'll cut this out and then I'll read that real quick. I'm also not a good multitasker, if you couldn't tell. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. So we can invite someone. Okay. Yeah. No, I could tell that was my brother for sure because of the Raisin Canes. He loves Raisin Canes. I think he's Raisin Cane's #1 fan, probably. But then again, probably not, because he also has a deep love for Popeyes. We didn't even need the rest of that anyway. That was like almost the whole page. Yeah, it also depends on exactly what I'm doing that involves me to multitask. Sometimes I'm good. Other times, I really cannot be relied on to do two things at once. Only been to Popeyes once or twice. I don't necessarily blame you. Popeyes is it's just kind of average. Nothing necessarily great about it. Nothing necessarily terrible. It's just kind of average chicken place. Then Raisin Kings, on the other hand, it's pretty good. They got a special sauce fix called Raisin Cane sauce. That's really what makes it good. We went to a couple of them when we had a trip down in Texas, and I went to go see the Dr. Pepper Museum, which is... Oh, look, self-plug. Go check out my video where I went to go see the Dr. Pepper Museum. Also, I'm an old man. What is B? Was BRB? Oh. Oh, be right. Okay, never mind. Okay, you're good. You know, I'm a little bit of an old man when it comes to those uh, abbreviations. I guess they would be, but like the one that I use a lot is the IDK, which is I don't know. Uh, and the toast, right? The Raisin King. The toast. Toast. I love bread. That's my. If you ever wanted to defeat me in battle, just hover a loaf of bread over my face, and then you'll definitely win. I don't know. Now this looks real big, but when it's gonna go over the leg, it's really not gonna be all that big. Nice. Ah! I dropped it. How dare I? Friend wants you to go to Racing Canes. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, we know you love Popeyes. And by we, I mean me and myself and I. I know you. What did you drop? What? Okay. So I feel like it's easy in groups, like on live chats. It's easy to get confused because sometimes you can't read it live. I should hook up one of those text to speech things. So that would be a little bit interesting. There's our leg. It looks very leggy. Anyway, so I can use this for both the right side and the left side. I think this is the left side. So this is the left leg. And I can use it for the right leg as well. So now it's time to cut it out. Goodness gracious. Yes, I understand now. Like, why is it? Why? I'm not even gonna question it. People might get the wrong idea about you. Just say they're probably. Okay, yeah. Goodness, my allergies! Sorry. Loud warning, should have warned you. Okay, let's get some foam out here. We'll put this up for safekeeping. Also, Jonah, your mud's in here, and it's not mud anymore. No, not you. Not you. It was Jonah. Oh, I also. Yes. Why do you have two different colored legs? Come on, like. I thought your legs were both the same color. Why are they two different colors? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, it's saying ain't actually Jonah. Then why are you using his name, weirdo? Don't judge. I'm gonna judge you. Why is your leg two different colors? So I need my straight knife. Hey, fake Jonah, can you get me from my drawer my little orange razor knife? It's about yay big. Please, thank you. We got IT support. Come on. Because what I'm gonna do is, because one of these is not big enough to fully fit this pattern on, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cut off all these knob things, and I'm going to take my good old trusty Gorilla Glue, and I'm gonna spray the ends of them and put them together. Thank you, not Jonah, for my razor knife.
Mine is backed up. Like, how do I fix
that? Yes. Yeah, when you got 4 of them, it helps. So, now we cut. I might also use the Dremel and kind of fix up those edges a little bit. Jeez. Might as well make them useful. That's why I've been saying this entire time. See, when you're the oldest sibling, not a lot of people think of these things. But then when you think of them, then everyone's just like, wait, hold on, you got a point there. Yeah. This one's weird. I don't like this. Oh. We'll take the Dremel fixturata. And, oh, we gotta do it with this one, too. Actually, we also need to cut that off. It slices. It dices. It's not good at its job. That's Alright, just add one more brother in there, and that's my sister. Yeah, she gets her own room while us boys have to share, which is a nightmare at times. Which I understand why, being the only girl, she'd have her own room, but like, what about me? I'm the eldest one. Come on. So now those are cut. Let's use the rotary tool on those peppers right there. And get them nice and smooth there. We just and you can stick them together just like out of ways. Oh, this is on? Yes, it is. Holy crap. No! Someone bent my tool bit. Dang it, I'm sad now. Look at that. Like, that's not, well, you can't really take it over there. But like, it's definitely not straight anymore. Yeah. The big no. And then where's the... What have they been doing in here? Anyway, let me turn it off so I don't accidentally turn it on and then ruin my hand. So we got where's the wrench? I need the wrench. Or pliers or something. What have they been doing in here? Goodness gracious. Okay. We use this. This is gonna have to work. Oh, come on. Don't be stupid. Shoot, darn it. Hold on, underneath the phone, maybe. No? Hey, there's a little BB shooter right there. That's nice. This is not real, YouTube. This is not real. This is not real. I'm gonna take it out of frame. It was not real. It was a toy. Don't sue me. Shoot. Aha, there. Oh no, I think it's bent in there. It's not, oh. Shoot. man. Dang it. There we go. Darn. Oh, I see it now. Okay. Cool. Oh, yeah. So, I don't know, can you do it at the same... Well, if you're not going live together if someone's already live, so I guess not. Well, yeah, fix this thing. This will have to work. This is enormous. There. And after I'm done using it, I'm going to take the bed out so that doesn't happen again. I probably got stuff all in my nose now. Anyway. Let's work on this edge. Okay, that's straight. This might take a while. I might do this off stream. Hold on. Sweet. I read it right. I don't... I'll have to check again. Okay, yeah. That... Are you sure everything you typed was incorrect? Hold on, I need to check now. I don't know, that seems right. Is that what you're talking about? Interesting. Yeah, it's taking a little longer than expected. We might not really do that. Anyway, so that's gonna take a while. So 0 people watching. Is the live stream good? No problems, no nothing. How long have we been going for? Let's see. About 15 minutes, yeah. So I could do that. You can also not do that at the same time. Oh, I bet. Actually, hold on. I bet if this was in multiple pieces, I could probably get it. It's not terrible. I think I should. Good to know, good to know. I bet I could probably divide this into multiple pieces. I think I could do that. Yeah, I think I could do that and then it'd fit all in the same square. Hold on. Let's pull up that photo again. It's like right where it's cut. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have to know how it's placed. So like right, about right there is right. Okay. Now let's be very careful and very precise. Okay. You can tell I'm focusing because I'm not talking. Okay, there's that. So there's one part, this is the front of the leg. And then we'll get the back parts of the leg. Boom, okay. Yeah, now I can definitely fit. I can fit pretty much all of, well, not quite, but I can pretty much get all of it in there, which is nice. So I'll just need to use, two things or whatever. Hook down as like a stencil. Okay, so now I can trace this and it should be good. Let me move it a little bit up where I want it. So that makes it much easier, much easier. Dude, I need something. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yes. So sometimes I'll worry people because I tend to talk a lot. Sometimes I'll worry people when I'm like really focused. They'll be like, "Hey, are you okay today?" I'm like, yeah, why? It's like you just haven't been talking much. It's like, oh, guess I talk a lot then. What makes me a good YouTuber? What? Totally random question. Packages only 2 sticks. Huh. I He said fun dip. Fun dip 3. Wait. Fun dip 3 flavors. 3 flavors. Only 2. That is a good question. I don't. Oh, okay. So there's only 2, right? So they could either share, or they could back to the death for the last one. I feel like the male answer to that would be fight to the death. Like very average guy behavior. It, something else that doesn't make sense is, and I forgot. That's what doesn't make sense. How easy I can forget things. Explain that. I think it's I mean, me personally, the sticks are my favorite part because like it's like a sweet candy thing, but it's not like overly sweet. It's not like pure sugar, even though it probably is. I got pixie, I got pixie stick. Yes, you are. You're supposed to do that. Because then you do that and you're like, huh, I actually want a pixie stick, and then you go out and buy a pixie stick. See, it's a strange marketing tactic. It's probably not very effective at all whatsoever. So there's that. This has been traced out. So now I need to trace this. You gotta make racing sounds. You trace. Sounds more like a cat, I guess. I don't know what cat sounds like that, but I bet you there's probably one cat that sounds like that. It's probably a cat that I've had before. Okay, wait, 3 weather alert. What? That's not even close to where. That's like Chicago. Like, what are you? I forgot a pixie stick existed until just then. That's. I kind of did too. I'm not gonna lie. His name, the cat's name is probably something like Derek. He's like meow. He was like, Derek, be quiet. You have people over, like they don't know you have a cat, and then they hear that, hey, you're like, Derek, be quiet. It's like, oh, you got someone here? It's like, no, it's my cat. They're like, what? Like, gonna put shoot. There you go. Put a little F on it, so then that way we know it's the front side. We do FL, not the NFL, but just FL. Front left. And then now we got this old thing right here. What are we gonna do with you? We need you over here on this one, apparently. It's not really a good spot to put you. But I guess right there is going to be the best. Thanks for making my life difficult. I am glad my legs aren't any bigger than they are, because then I would have no foam left, for sure. The grape flavor fun dip. I'm not really a big grape guy. What do you mean time for a break? Not really a big grape guy. They came out with a Dr. Pepper grape flavor. I think it's either grape or like cherry. No, they've already had cherry, so it was the grape. And it kind of tastes like cough medicine. Not gonna lie. Not from Dr. Pepper. I was a little disappointed. But have you ever had okay, real quick, Dr. Pepper at one point, I think last year, maybe, they had a limited edition flavor. It was like coconut cream Dr. Pepper. And they summer, and I don't know if you've had it or not, or if you had it and didn't like it, but that was like probably the best alternate flavor of Dr. Pepper I have ever had. And I want them to bring it back very badly. But I don't know if they will or not. Very few grape flavored things that I like. Yeah, I don't like any of them. I do not like any grape flavors. I don't really like normal grapes either. And also, artificial grape, like in grape things, taste way different than how an actual grape tastes. I don't like grapes like actual grapes very much, but I prefer those over the fake grape. Like, is that just me, or is there anyone else? No, okay. Grape is yucky. Yes. Yeah. Also, the fake grape taste way different than normal grape, but then also like watermelon flavored things taste way different than like actual watermelon. Like watermelon doesn't really have a taste or a smell, but like you can smell like watermelon flavored things. Like it's weird. I also think that that doesn't really. I don't know what to say. I blinked. I need to get this finished though. We'll trace this, and that probably will have to go a bit. It's time for it. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Okay. Let me get this finished real quick, and I'll be there. My spider senses were tingling. It's like, it's probably time for dinner. Look over. Yep, yes it is. Okay. Okay, we got that traced. So we have all of our pieces traced out and ready to go. But yeah. But banana flavored things. I've only had like one thing that was banana flavored. It's very weird. I'm not gonna. I think the banana flavored things taste a little bit better than the actual banana. I think. Maybe they definitely don't smell better. They smell awful. Anyway, I will be wrapping up the stream here. We didn't get much done, but it was a lot more than what I have been doing. So there's that. Thank you all for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe. It helps a lot. If you don't want to do that, you don't necessarily have to, but the least you can do is like the video. So there's that, and I will see you all later. I forgot how to end the stream. Hold on. It's here somewhere. Bye.